Video popped up on my timeline and I clicked on the video and I realized that it was Archbishop Idahosa old cars he left behind. Those cars, though they are still in the system, but they no longer carry value like that. They have rusted and depreciated. But at that time, they were the talk of town because the man was undoubtedly one of the most blessed men in his generation as a man of God. Not just as a pastor, but in his area. The Lord has blessed him. Now, I saw the cars and I realized that they were rusted and then nobody was driving it again. They were just sitting there. Powerful cars in those days. But this time, they no longer carry value. I also checked the people he have left behind, the men he has impacted, comparing them to the car. There's no closeness. Look at the men he has raised in Africa and beyond Africa. Everywhere in the globe, you will see the seed of the man turning a generation upside down in that area. Yet, the cars are parked there. They can't even win a soul. Sir, may you not leave material things behind only. After you die, may what is remaining not be a physical property only. May you leave men. If you don't raise men and you are busy raising money and you are buying cars, building houses, buying properties everywhere, you are missing it. It's just a matter of time. Sir, you have 60 to 100 years to live. We are not sure how old you will be. When the Lord will say, come home and rest, you will look back and you realize that the car cannot make you proud. The private jet will not make you proud. The mansion will not make you proud. That city you have built will not make you proud. The only thing that can make you proud are the men you left behind. That is why Jesus never owned a car. What he left behind were 120 apostles in the upper room. And he said, tarry until the arrival of the Holy Ghost. Holy Ghost don't fall on material things. They fall on human beings. But we are living in a generation where men of God have forgotten. Look, the poor young man and the poor pastors. If you know how I struggled to meet some men on earth, you will cry. A young man with a gift, with a desire to serve the Lord. Because I have no money, I was not given opportunity to meet them. Some of them have missed the privilege of being my father. And I'm saying a privilege because I would have made them proud. There's no way I will not make my spiritual father proud. I would have made them proud, but they miss it. Why? I remember I traveled to one man and I was there for 3 days. They refused to give me access because I looked like a beggar and they were afraid I would beg him for money. But I didn't go there for money. I just went there to tell him that this is the revelations and the visions I'm seeing. I don't understand them. I need an Eli in my life to help me interpret it. I told the people, they didn't believe me because they thought that if I meet the man, I'll say a different story altogether. So they turned me away. I'll go here, they will turn me away. I called people, they dropped it. There was a man of God in town, in Bolaga here. I called him on phone and I told him, my name is so and so. The Lord has encountered me. There are some revelations I'm seeing. I don't understand. I'll need your help. He dropped the call on me. Right now, by the grace of God, I'm not boasting. I am 100 times better than that man. But he rejected me. Why? I had no money. Raise money and you will die with it. Raise men and your name will never die on earth. These are some of the things some people must not forget because it's all about money. You don't have money, you don't have access to the Father. Idahosa's name will not die, not because of money. His name will not die because of the men he raised. Check yourself. How many people can be traceable through you? Look down and see how many people you have raised. That will determine the future of your ministry. The future of your ministry will not be determined by the size of the church. Sir, you built a 200 seating capacity and you don't raise men. If you die, we will use it for warehouse. Go to Europe, Germany. I was in Germany in February. Churches have been used for warehouses. Why? Men were not raised to take over. The burden was not transferred onto men. The mantle was not given. Only titles were given at the Bible school. Titles were given there. One of the best Bible schools are in Europe and in America. Yet there's no fire there. The fire is here. Yet the schools are there. Which means they give titles there, but the mantles are inherited on the mountaintop. They are inherited at the secret place. Something is definitely wrong with our generation, where people are racing and boasting about the type of material things they are having. If only these people are smart and wise and they start raising men and forget about raising money, you will see the type of men they would have raised, the prophets they would have raised. Yesterday I was telling this guy, we went for a particular program. We went for that program and then once we were about to enter, they turned us away. Why? We should give them a receipt, a proof of payment. And I was telling them, you see why people miss this? For all you know, there are genuine prophets. 2016, I was in Accra for a particular program. I know the Lord has called me as a prophet. I have the signs. I went there. They said he was a prophet. I went there hungry and desirous just to meet this prophet. Only to get there and they say that if you don't pay 700 Ghana cedi, you will not enter. I don't have the money, but I'm anointed. I have the call, but the money is not there. I will go to this gate, they will block me. I will go there, they will block me. I will go there, they will block me. I was standing outside crying. You know why? I know this prophet would have been proud that I am his son. They blocked me that I don't have receipt to enter. 2016, getting a 700 Ghana cedi was what? Getting a blood from a crocodile. I couldn't have gotten that money. Where will I get it from? I turned back home without meeting that man. Meanwhile, the Lord have impressed on me to find a prophet to pray for me. I go here, you have to pay. I go there, you have to pay. I go there, you have to pay. Until I just forget and I start climbing the mountains myself. Just like the man at the pool of Bethesda, I have no man. You know why? These people were busy raising money. If they were interested in men, I was standing out there with a mantle. Are you a pastor? No, I'm not a pastor, but I have a calling. I just needed somebody to just call me. That's why I told you I am too loyal. There's no day I'll change a spiritual father. I have not a demon, because the people that will be ready to father me now, many years ago, they will not be ready, because I resemble not the gift. I resemble not the mantle. It is now I look like I resemble it. I didn't resemble it. They wouldn't have even buy me 1 Ghana cedi. They will not allow me. Their protocol would have hit me down. You see why many young prophets are debating, and then will come back and insult them again. The fathers that are coming and say the prophetic is corrupt. How many of them have schools like this to mentor prophets? How many of them? The doctor is trained to be a doctor. The lawyer is trained to be a lawyer. The nurse is trained to be a nurse. The teacher is trained to be a teacher. How many of those that know the do's and don'ts in the prophetic are accessible? You said there are many rise of fake prophets. Sir, you know the right thing. How many have you mentored? How many have you mentored as a father? You are inaccessible. You are dwelling in unapproachable life. No man has ever seen or can ever see. How do you expect the young man who don't even know counsel a lady in a room alone is dangerous? But you see, we keep insulting these prophets. We said they are uncoordinated, they are untrained, they are on this, they are on this, they are on this. But until their envelope is like this, they can't see you. And when you talk, they say correction upwards is rebellion. Meanwhile, you know that what you are doing, even God is correcting you, are not listening. But it's a sin. It's a big problem. It's a big problem we are facing in our generation. There are many gifted young men that are ready for mentorship. There's nobody to mentor them. You have money now. Many people will call you their spiritual son. Be poor. Even yourself, you won't father yourself. You see people say, oh, my son, because you have money. Some of us, they don't know us because we don't know how to draw fat envelope. And that's what me, I don't know. If the Lord will not ask me to give it to you, sir, I'm not coming. For me to gather $10,000 to come and give you to be your son, I'll build a church in a village. Because you must know that even fathers and people, you are not doing them a favor. You are doing yourself a favor. You are living through them after you have died. That's what we call fatherhood. Fathers don't die. Why? They live through the people they have fathered. But sir, this thing has become business. If you give them good envelope, they will protect you even if you are wrong. Don't give them. Even if you are right, they will destroy you. And you must be part of our tribe for us to protect you. God punish you and your tribe.